When it comes to the mysteries of the world, you're probably familiar with the pyramids of Egypt, the statues of Easter Island, or Stonehenge. This is archaeology, but it's archaeology with a twist. Literally, we're going to try to reconstruct an aspect of the past and see how it works. The big problem was we have Tiwanaku on one side of the lake. We have the source of the stone on the other side of the lake. We decided to build a boat and see if we could actually transport these huge stones from one side to the other. We have our methods, we have our theories, we have some good ideas, but it's a grand experiment. We don't know what's going to happen. This project builds on over a century of serious archaeological work. This comes in contrast to a field I call pseudo or fringe archaeology, where a huge amount of money has been invested in trying to connect these ruins to aliens or lost tribes, or basically any other source other than the people that actually live there. No aliens, no giants, just a lot of hardworking people with some really innovative technology and some really great ideas. This is sort of the middle of nowhere right now, but during the pre-Columbian period, this was the wealthiest area of the entire Andes. Whoever controlled the Titicaca Basin controlled the Andes. We're talking about an amazingly developed culture that didn't have writing, or at least didn't leave us anything we could understand. We only have the archaeological remains.
Entonces, cuida las cosas aquí, cuida mi piedra, que nadie me lo roba.
No se preocupe.
Bueno, le contamos eso. Entonces, 7 de la mañana estamos acá.
Sí.
Muy bien,
Ya.
muy bien.
Listo, gracias.
No, lo vamos a hacer.
Con presión.
No, lo vamos a hacer tranquilo aquí. Tenemos que llegar todo sano y salvo. They just don't want to leave tonight. They just don't know the winds. And to tell you the truth, they're a little bit scared. Between the winds not being as precise as they know it, and not knowing where to drop anchor, between the sheer walls going up there, they just don't want to leave tonight. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but we're going to start up tomorrow at 7 in the morning.
I'm Alexei Vranich, an archaeologist. I specialize in the ancient civilizations of Central and South America. We've teamed up to debunk a bunch of myths surrounding these unique spheres. Where do they come from? Who made them? And answer the question, why? Debunk. I've been to a lot of archaeological sites. I've seen buildings, pyramids, temples, but the idea of something round to represent what was sacred, what was ritual, what was important to them, that's unique. That's very strange, and that's worth investigating. If you take a look down here, you see these 3 spheres are perfectly lined up. We have the big one, we have the small, we have the big one. If we turn around this way and take a look over here, it also forms like some sort of tail of a serpent or a dragon. We can't appreciate here what they might have looked like when one was with the other one. It's a beautiful effect. But the problem is, in this case, it's not authentic. These stones have been moved 100 times over. This is what we're up against. Some people think that there was an ancient race thousands and thousands of years ago that used steel and titanium tools to pound these into sphere form. Other people think aliens came down and using lasers burned boulders into these perfect spherical shapes. What is it about them that causes so many people to absolutely lose their mind and all type of reason? There's a darker side to Atlantis, and that's this feeling that you get when you arrive to a location and you think, these people couldn't have made it. Somebody else must have made this. Somebody more grand, more majestic. Some people from somewhere else. In a way, it's a little bit colonial to take that idea that the local people didn't have that capacity or ability to make it. Not only is it bunk, that's an insult to the development of this local culture. This is amazing, amazing stuff. Don't take credit away for where credit is due. I could see rival communities here, all of them fighting over who has the biggest balls.